I tried dating a bisexual and now I can't go back. Me and my bi girlfriend broke up but stayed friends, so I was one of the first to find out about her new crush on this girl in our friend group, and I ended up being the one to bring them together. Then, around Christmas, I started noticing that I might still have feelings for her. I didn't want to act on it or anything. She was in a relationship, and I respected that. I just thought it was something she should know, partly because it was bugging me, and partly because I didn't want it to come out later and make things weird. I told her, "Look, I'm not trying to mess things up. I just think you deserve to know." She said she appreciated the honesty and even told her girlfriend about it to be transparent, which seemed fair. Her girlfriend got a bit upset, and we had a long, awkward conversation that night. By the end, though, everyone seemed okay. We all agreed to just move past it, and I actually did get over my crush. It felt good to have that out in the open and behind us. A few months later, my friend came to me, visibly stressed, and told me she wasn't happy in the relationship anymore. She said she wasn't feeling it romantically and even admitted she was questioning her sexuality. She said she didn't have the heart to break up with her girlfriend because she didn't want to hurt her. She seemed to be asking me for help. Maybe I misinterpreted her, but I thought she was suggesting I could talk to her girlfriend for her since I was the one who helped set them up in the first place. I thought I'd be helping them both by making things easier on her. So, I took it upon myself to tell the girlfriend. I sat her down and gently explained that my friend wasn't happy and felt she couldn't continue in the relationship. I tried to be as respectful as possible, thinking I was just being supportive to both of them. But instead of understanding, her girlfriend went ballistic. She accused me of trying to break them up out of jealousy and said I'd been sabotaging them from the start. I didn't see this reaction coming at all. It turned into a huge fight where she basically accused me of doing all this just because I still wanted my friend. I tried to stay calm, but it was honestly a mess. After this blow-up, I went back to my friend to let her know how it went. I expected her to be relieved, but instead, she was suddenly acting like I'd betrayed her. She said I'd overstepped, that I'd twisted her words, and that I was a huge jerk for getting involved. She said that she was still in love with her girlfriend and that I was just jealous and trying to get in the middle of their relationship. It was like she completely flipped her story. I was shocked and tried to explain that I thought she was asking for my help. She said she was, but didn't expect me to actually do it. Then she went straight to our mutual friends, telling them I'd meddled on purpose and basically painted me as a jealous ex trying to sabotage her happiness. When I tried to talk to my friends to explain what happened, no one wanted to hear it. It felt like everyone had already decided I was in the wrong without even knowing the full story. They wouldn't listen to anything I had to say. I felt like I was talking to a wall, trying to get them to understand that I thought I was helping and wasn't trying to mess anything up. It was like no one believed me, and I ended up completely isolated, losing my entire friend group halfway through my sophomore year. The worst part was that my now ex-best friend and her girlfriend broke up barely a month and a half later. They were clearly having issues that went way beyond anything I said. I found out a few months after the breakup that her doubts about the relationship and her sexuality never went away, and they just couldn't make it work. But by then, it didn't matter. I was already labeled the bad guy, and no one bothered to check in on me or even care how I felt about losing all my friends over something I didn't mean to screw up. So, am I the a-hole for stepping in and trying to help my friend end a relationship she didn't want to be in?